Drone here. Ever wonder how to find the lost drone? Well, I'm going to show you. This is a JJRC H8D FPV, and I got it out pretty high here, a little bit too high, 7-mile-an-hour winds and about 57 degrees. I'm going to go ahead and speed through this because the camera's barely picking it up. You don't want to fly this high in probably over 2 to 3 mile an hour winds, and right now, let's see. And we're gonna drop throttle here. And I wasn't paying attention to the FPV. I was trying to keep eyesight with it, but this is what the drone saw. I was recording. And it took a pretty brutal hit against that wall, so let's go find it. We're gonna walk straight from our last sight of view and see if we can't find it. And I'm really hoping it didn't get in that water, but I walked straight. It has to be close to where I am. And as I'm looking here, let's see. No signal, signal's blinking in, so I'm close to it. The signal keeps fading out from the camera, so it's around here somewhere. So we're going to scale down here, because this is kind of where I thought it went, which I'm fortunate the water doesn't stretch over this far. And that's what I'm scaling down. It looks a lot friendlier from up top than actually going down. A lot of these rocks shift. Oh, look at that. That's a fox. That fox is gold. Look at that. Dude straight scaling up the mountain like it's nothing. That's crazy. And we'll go down here, go down, 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 down. And I'm speeding this up just for time purposes for you. You can see times 8 speed. And let's see here. We have constant feed, so it's got to be really close here somewhere. Within 100 feet, I'd think. And we'll speed this up for you again. See how fast this is going and how long it's taking me. This wasn't a quick process. And right now I throttled up. I can hear it over here. Never disconnect your controller. Don't shut it off if you lose it, because if you keep it binded to it, you could throttle up and hear the motors, and bam, there it is. And it isn't in one piece. Nothing's broken. And that's what that fox scaled up. That's ridiculous. And that's actually what the drone hit and tumbled down, which you've seen in the FPV. And let's make our way back up top now. I'm going to put the drone and the controller in the same hand, and I'm only going to have one hand to climb up this, but we'll be alright, I think. Again, if you are losing control of your drone, keep eyesight visual of it, drop throttle, and walk straight. You should be able to find it. And if you don't find it during a straight walk, if you think you've walked far enough, veer off to the left a little, or to the right, whichever way the wind's blowing. That's what I did. I went to the left and figured it had to be down here. And that's what I'm climbing up there. This is really steep. A lot of these rocks move. You can see there's individual rocks. This isn't just a complete ledge. This is kind of like a slide, probably from a coal mining operation. Yeah, I'm glad it didn't go in that water. I'm more than happy to climb up and down a mountain, more than happy to climb up an extremely tall tree, but not too into diving into unknown waters in the coal region. They tend to have mine shafts in them, and when a mine shaft opens up, it can suck you down and you be dragged. Look, that's how high I'm going. But yeah, in these strippings, you dive in one of these and one of the mine shafts open up. It was holding, just basically holding air. The water fills where the air is and it creates suction, and then you're gone. We used to swim in these when we were kids, but I'm not so courageous anymore to go diving in something I don't know what's in it. and the depth of it, that's not for me. And this is a hike up here. Tree, man's best friend when climbing. I'm gonna grab a hold of this, kind of swing around it. I believe we're almost to the top here. Again, if you lose sight of your drone, go off your last visual, walk straight. Do not turn off your controller. Every once in a while, stop, throttle up, see if you can hear it. If you hear it, you'll be able to find it, guaranteed. I was fortunate to have the FPV because this really went down in depth. You could see that. This thing went down probably 100, 200 feet, maybe even 250 from level ground. And I probably would have crawled down here because it's just what I do. But it was helpful with the FPV signal on the screen, showing me that it was kind of blinking in and out, that I was kind of in the right area. And we are up. We are up. I got my drone. It's not hurt. Got a nice view. This is J Drone. Hope you learned something. If you have any questions, ask. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. This shows you kind of the direction it went.